Hello! And welcome! Oh shit, hang on. I don't think that was even recording. Maybe it was. Hello and welcome to the Comboless podcast, episode 8. How you feeling?
I'm not too bad, apart from...
Too bad, you're ill as fuck.
Yes, you might hear a cough here and there, and my voice might crack, but I'm alive. How are you? I'm
okay.
asking, do note that I am asking how you are.
I will take note, thank you very much for asking.
I don't see you taking any notes, though.
I mean...
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm taking a note. I'll forget it within like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably
and then
less.
Like, you never ask me how I am.
Okay, where are we at? What have you been playing? You've been playing Tekken?
I'm on Tekken. I'm always on Tekken now.
You're always on Tekken.
It.
We did another random, didn't we?
We did. Are we gonna... Lars Alexanderson.
How you finding him?
Let me tell you, it's been a journey.
Yeah?
I hated him.
You hated him?
Yeah.
And then you loved him?
No, I still think it's a love-hate relationship. Because his combos are just... They just don't feel smooth to me at all.
Really?
Yeah,
like, he looks smooth as fuck.
No, he looks like he's fucking out of control. Like that one move, you can zoom forward, and if you're not careful, you can just flip back and forth stances, and I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Can't get out of it. If you hold back, he just flips into another one, I'm like...
There's got to be a way to get out of the stance. Like with Zafina, it was like back down to get out of the stance. Any stance that she was in would go back down.
No, see, I've not gone that far. But I will say, he is... my highest rank character.
Oh my god. What rank is he now?
Tenryu.
Tenryu?
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't get him to purple.
I probably could have.
Yeah.
I stopped, and I kind of didn't want to lose what I built. So I was like, I need to stay there. And I think I only got that far because not many people come across him.
Yeah, I don't fight him very often. He seems like quite confusing to play, to be honest.
It's just a bit unpredictable. Even when you're playing as him, I'm not sure what's going on sometimes. But that's what made him so good to use, was that people... I was just getting like these random hits in because I didn't know what was happening. Yeah. And that has carried me.
That's not good.
All the way.
That's not a good way to play at all.
Like, I don't know any juggle. What do they call it when you put them in the air?
Just the combo and juggle, yeah.
The air combos, the lifts, can't get any of them.
You just... hoping and dreaming to get past.
He's got that kick that puts you in the air, and like the uppercut from the floor, which knocks him back up.
Right.
That's about as much as I can pull off.
But then, he's your highest rated character. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
because
bad.
People, I didn't know it. I'd never seen it until I did it. He's got a jump technique where you can jump up in the air and there's a grab from it. And I think you've seen me do it.
Right.
I didn't know that was a thing. And I got a feeling a lot of other people didn't know that was a thing. Because the amount of times I catch people out on it is quite scary.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it'll carry me a lot of the time. And then when they're like, oh, I've worked on that, they just got the one low move where it like slaps your feet.
Right.
Does enough damage for it.
Oh, is that the one that looks like Zafina's move?
Yes.
They're like sort of...
It was a bit quicker, I think, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, I have enjoyed him.
You have enjoyed him?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you were going to hate him. As soon as it came up on the random, I was like, oh, that's a really rough character to get.
It's not who I would have hoped for.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I've got him. He got to my highest character. I think I can take my other characters even higher.
Yeah.
I just got to do it now.
Do you think the character is what's taking you to the high level, or do you think it's the fact that you're playing more and now you're like just better at picking up defensives and stuff?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
So I think not many people play Lars.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of that unpredictability. No one really knows how to take him.
Mm.
You do come across other Lars players every now and then, and that's when it's really a challenge.
Yeah.
Because like they know the same tricks. But at the same time,
just using all these bullshit moves to try and get through.
I played as King, Law, so I kind of know what moves they do.
Yeah.
And the more we do the random thing, the more I'm coming up against people. I'm like, I know what they're going to do.
Yes, yeah, it is very helpful learning all the characters, right?
And
going through it is very good.
I think that's why he's as high as he is.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I get my other characters higher now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so yeah, who did you get? Why don't you share it with the world?
Talking of bullshit moves, I got Alisa on the random.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow, what a character! I hated her before I started, and I still hate her now, and she is my highest rated character.
Is she really? You know what that means, don't you?
I stopped playing her.
Wow.
Because I didn't want to take her to the blue rank. I'm on Battle Ruler right now. I'm 1 rank away from going blue, and I'm like, I do not want to take this character up there because she is just bullshit.
We should note she's just had a nerf put on her, hasn't she?
Yeah, so like literally today came 1.09, which had some nerfs. I've got the notes up. We can go through them now in a sec to actually see what was changed. But yeah, she got nerfed. So it'll be interesting because I'm going to take her into tonight's fight.
Are you really?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But it's going to be interesting. Like, I don't know what's changed at the minute, so we'll see.
This will be interesting.
What's actually been interesting about her, though, is at the start, when I first loaded her up, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at all. She's very confusing. She's, like, flying about all over the place. I can barely keep up to what she's doing, rather than, like, act defensively or offensively, you know?
Yeah.
Then I took her home and I labbed her a bit. And then I was getting a lot of bullshit kills and like, dude, like, no one would rematch me. By far the least amount of rematches. I also got multiple plugs.
Really?
Yes.
See, I've been getting a lot more plugs recently as well.
Really?
I'm not. That's probably an Alisa thing, but
yeah,
I think there's a lot more people like that.
Yeah, maybe. But like, I definitely got nowhere near the amount of plugs as I got with Alisa. Like, I've been getting properly raged at. But yeah, so
you had a comment, didn't you? You had a comment throw your way.
Oh yeah. It got banned off of my profile. But yeah, so someone commented on one of my pictures of Yoshi at Mighty Ruler. They commented on it saying, what was it? Like some...
stop bullying noobs or
yeah,
something
stop
like that.
bullying noobs, like playing Alisa and fucking around with noobs or something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but yeah, it was ridiculous. Like, genuine, like, she pulls the rage out of people so bad. Like, I'm playing, I absolutely dominate someone, and then they don't rematch, and I'm like, fair enough. Like, I'm usually like, oh, why the fuck won't you rematch? Or like, I was enjoying the fight or whatever. But if I'm winning with Alisa, I'm just like, yeah, fair enough that you don't want to rematch this. This is just hell.
It's the chainsaws.
It's awful. It's the... So this is what I was saying. So when I started off, I was like, oh, there's loads of bullshit moves here, and I can just bullshit my way through a lot of things. As I started coming up the ranks, she started getting more interesting to play.
Okay.
Because there is all the bullshit chainsaw stuff, but if someone knows how to deal with that chainsaw stuff, then it turns into a matter of like, I'm like suppressing you, and then you have to find gaps, and I have to be ready for when you find those gaps. So she became a lot more interested to play as I went higher the ranks. So I don't know if she is like just fully fucking broken or not, but she has had nerfs now, so maybe she was. But like, yeah, I was having a lot more fun with her as I started coming up the ranks, because people were dealing with the chainsaws a lot more.
Yeah.
And then it was a lot of my like agility and dodging and like getting out and coming in and doing quick attacks and getting out again and things like that. Like, she's quite fun, but every fucking move that she has literally just induces rage. Like, I look at it and I'm like, that is designed to piss you off. Like, all the moves where she like takes off her head and slaps you with it, or like just fucking pushes you with her jetpack. And
so the one move that we did have a couple rounds, didn't we?
Yeah.
The one move that you figured out quite quickly that really irritated me was that she kicks her head like a football.
Yeah.
And it just goes across the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't stop. It just goes until it hits you. You have to block it. Which means you can keep that distance.
See, yeah, that's an interesting thing about that move, is when I pull that off, a lot of people don't really have a choice to react.
Yeah.
So it pauses the entire fight. That's what I find interesting about Alisa now, is like the chainsaw stuff and that move with a kick in the head. It sort of breaks us up for like a second or two for you to be able to think about what you're going to be able to do next. So it's like control, and then, oh, I'm going to do this. Control, I'm going to do this. And it's quite interesting or fun to play. And I was finding that I was picking up a lot more on the defensive stuff too, because of these like micro pauses in the fight, you know, rather than just constant like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. It's like, I'm slowing the entire fight down by controlling the pace, and then I'm coming back into it.
Okay.
She's interesting. Highly bullshit, highly like rage-inducing, and I still hate it.
What I want to see now is that when I go onto your profile, the next time I see it, there used to be a picture of Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, Lisa's there now.
It'll be Alisa now.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like that fact. So, I didn't want to take her up into blue rank because it's been like a challenge for me to get up into blue for a while now, and I don't want to feel it like I cheated to get there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. You did, but yeah, I understand.
Well, no, I've not taken her there. So first time I get to blue rank, I feel like I've actually
you've got it to
somewhere.
the last purple rank. You're knocking on the door.
I know.
And you're like, I won't cross that line.
Well,
but you're already at that door.
I know. Yeah. I genuinely feel like I could easily go up a load of more ranks. By far.
That's interesting.
I'm playing her ranked at the minute, and every time I play her, I'm getting at least 10 win streaks.
Wow, okay.
It's fucking wild, honestly. I played her 2 days in this week. In that wild, I played her 2 days.
Wow.
And I brought her up to almost blue rank.
That is some.
She's so ridiculous. Like, people don't know how to deal with her, at all.
Well, they haven't met me yet.
I'm glad I've learned her. Because now I can pick up on her bullshit a lot more.
I don't come across her though.
Yeah,
that's
the thing.
Weird.
I never see her, and when I did see her, she just fucking dominated me because she's flying about all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But now I see all of the this is how she plays. I have to keep distance and then come in for the attacks and get out, and she's fun.
Wow.
So it was a random which I thought I would absolutely hate, but I've learnt a lot from her.
But you still hate.
I
thought I would hate, and I still hate.
yeah, I still hate it. But yeah, it was honestly impressive the little amount of replays or rematches I was getting, the plugs and yeah.
I'm quite happy with Laz.
Yeah.
I don't think I would learn him properly.
Right.
And I think there are obviously much better players, and I'm higher than I should be. I think with him.
Yeah.
But I have enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another
I like you know when you fight certain characters, that they have certain dialogues.
Yeah.
Obviously his are all the Mishimas and Jin.
Yeah.
I love if you fight Heihachi, if you use his rage art, he says something like, "This is over, Mishima Heihachi." As lightning is striking the ground, and I'm like, yes.
My one favourite one from Alisa is when you match up against Yoshi. Yoshi goes, "Are you Boskonovich's ... It's yep, 100% the doctor's sex doll."
My favourite one is Leo and Azuthena. Just because she says something and he's
Queen.
like, "Cafe Queen." I love it.
It's so good.
But
well, I found something actually hilarious about the customization of Alisa as well.
Her head? There's going to be something to do with her
head. No, it's not. Right, so she's got the Tekken 7 costume, right?
Yes.
Which is robotic parts on top of a body spandex suit thing, right?
Of course.
Of course. It's very revealing, right? So I was like, oh, this will be funny if I make the spandex skin colour, because then it looks like she's just naked.
Oh my God.
So I went on there, went to customise the colours. She's got a different colour box to everyone else. You cannot select skin colour.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder if that's the reason they thought that about
100%. Because it's so revealing, it's ridiculous. I was like, it'll be hilarious if I make it look naked. But you can't do it.
What I love is that our minds don't drift far apart. So I customised Lars, and I was like, I don't know what to do with him, because I tried the hairs and nothing looks right on him.
Yeah.
But I put some sunglasses on him, and I gave him a porn stash. And I tell you what, I've got porn star Lars as a character now, with a rose as well. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the right style.
I've got 2 customisations for Alisa. I've got her just as black, purple, goth Alisa, and then the other one is just slut drop. It's it's pretty funny.
So, just to clarify, you're happy with the random idea?
Oh, still happy with the random idea.
Still happy?
Yeah.
Always happy with it as well.
Always happy. It's definitely, it's so beneficial.
It is
incredibly beneficial. Like, you 100% need to play as all of the characters to learn this game.
And we need to get like a board or something to cross off the ones that we've done.
We do. I said about setting up a spreadsheet, didn't I? Because we're gonna have to get a tier list.
Yes,
and
like,
we'll have our own custom tier ones, and then maybe at the end when we've done all of them, we can do like our main tier.
Like a joint one sort of thing. Yeah. Alisa's at the bottom. She's in her own category. Bullshit.
She's a very interesting character. Like,
what, that they made such a ridiculous character?
Like, I almost feel like they've designed her in such a way that she is just memeing massively. Every move she does is literally a meme. I'm so she has the emotes where you can lie down, and then she also has the like thing move where she like pushes her head forward and goes like that, and it's so fast that you can do it in between moves of other characters. Really? Yeah. So like they're trying to come back at me, and I'm like and then like come back in a fight, and then fuck them up or like catch them off guard on something, and I'm just like and then move on.
Well, that is the whole point of it, I guess.
Oh, dude, she's a lot of fun in that aspect. Like, she's got to be designed in a way to literally just be memeing all over the place. This is what her character is. And that's why I think people fucking can't stand her. Because everything she does is rage-inducing. Like, it's designed in a way to fuck you off.
It's the low kicks. Like, I don't think they're any faster than some of the other low kicks, but they feel faster.
I don't know. She's all over the place. She's really, really all over the place. Yeah. Like, his side steps are huge. I can dive out the way, like, backwards. I can charge forward on rockets. I've got a small, like, dodge back move to dodge highs. And then I got a lot of moves which, like, kick me up in the air to dodge lows. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Funny enough as well, with the characters that we've pulled, they're intertwined in the story, aren't they?
They are massively intertwined. And they're very much, like, linked in terms of agility.
Yeah,
They're very fast.
I read a comment saying that their designs are to cut down the space between characters. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting, but I thought it was also a bit of a coincidence that we got those two characters.
Yeah, it is quite funny.
Yeah, that's just a fun side note to really
It's gonna be an interesting fight, because I've not seen your Lars since last week, I don't think.
Oh, who said I was using Lars?
You're not using Lars?
I don't know who I'm going to use.
Oh, okay.
I've got a tactic. I've got tactics going on in my mind.
Yeah?
I'm not going to announce. That's for the
Okay,
episode.
fair enough.
But now you're thinking, oh god, who's he picking?
Have you read the Tekken update already, and you're like, oh, actually, this person has been boosted, I'm going to select them.
No, I actually haven't. But
okay, I've got them up in front of me if you want to go through them.
Go on then.
We'll have a quick look through. Okay, so straight off the bat.
Oh boy, it's been nerfed.
Alisa's at the top
with
3 nerfs. Yeah. So there's a change of damage from 15 to 12 on a down 4. There's some, like, a lot of it chip damage is being cut down from 10 to 6.
Yes, that's 15
to 10. During chainsaws. And then we've also got reduced recovery time on certain moves.
Ooh, that's a risk that you're taking if you play here.
Low risk and passive strategies. She's changed up. And then second is Dragunov. Finally we've seen some nerfs on Dragunov.
How in unison you said that.
Yes. So I think there's a balance change and behavior changes. Damn. So his entire his heat activator has changed. That was so fast. So the agility, the duration of the attack and the hitbox of the third attack have been adjusted to make it less likely to hit opponents behind you.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that was such bullshit. It was insane. Like, you're behind Dragunov, you'd activate his fucking heat and you'd still get hit in the hitbox.
Yep.
Madness. And then his other ones are always, I think it's all his down-low moves.
It's all his moves for me.
So down 2 is changed from 17 damage to 14 damage. And then back 4-3, make it easier to evade through sidestepping. Tracking performance of the second attack has been reduced, and the hitbox of the second attack has been reduced.
Okay.
Oh, and then he's got a move during sneak, down diagonal forwards 4. The opponent's behavior on hit has been altered to not induce a wall stun. So I think it just hits you low now, rather than pushing you up against a wall and then him starting to fucking another combo on you.
What I really hated about Dragunov is that his attacks knock you so far back.
Yeah, like it was huge, wasn't it?
Particularly if you block his heat, it's like 3 hits and it's like you lose what appears to be a mile from each hit, and you're in the corner and you're like...
So that's changed completely now, so I wonder if we won't really see Dragunov as much.
No, he'll probably be up there.
Yeah. What's interesting is... I think this is the last update now before the main Tekken World Cup stuff. Okay. So I think seeing the nerfs of Dragunov, I wonder if Dragunov's going to be selected as much by the pros now.
I don't know, when is the Tekken Cup?
I'm not sure, I should look it up really.
I'm already thinking special episode.
I think it's like today. Or it could be this weekend maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe next year.
But and anyway, then Heihachi is being changed. Oh. He only had one proper nerf.
The spinning kick.
With Warrior Instinct, his 1 back 2-2. I'm trying to think what that one is. 1 back. I can't remember what that one is. It's been adjusted so that the opponent can now perform a side ukemi.
Oh.
What the fuck is an ukemi?
I don't know, but I'm hoping you're going to tell me.
I can Google it. I have the power of Google. But yeah, I think that's the... Oh, Devil Jin's had a behaviour change.
What's that? They softened him even further.
During Rage, fixed an issue which the round... Oh, I knew about this one. The round timer would progress during certain moves. Like if you went into Rage, the timer would still count down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't notice
so you did
that.
the main Rage move as Devil Jin, and... he would lose because the timer went down.
So they've helped him in a weird way.
So just a slight behaviour change, I guess, yeah.
Interesting.
And Nina's had a behaviour change as well. The issue with the transition to a throw occurred and an airborne hit has been corrected. I don't know what that one was. That's it.
Wow.
So my fucking character that I've learned for this week has had 3 nerfs.
Slap back down to reality. I think they're fair.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm surprised Heihachi got one though.
It wasn't a nerf, it was a behaviour change.
Okay, well, given how new he is, I'm still surprised.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have a problem with him, strangely. Like fighting him at all or using him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way he was. I didn't see any need to change
as Alisa, I was dominating all Heihachis. Like, by far.
I think you're being a bit modest there. You were just dominating. Not just Heihachi, everybody.
I tell you what, actually, no, I'm not going to tell you. Because then you might choose this character.
I think I might know a character in it already.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I know who I'm going as.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is interesting. I'm excited to learn.
Are you?
Not really. Slightly nervous, maybe. Yeah. I guess we'll see.
Anyway.
What else have you been playing? You been playing anything else, or?
Well, I'd like to have a little chat about a certain topic.
Oh.
It's Halloween.
It is.
Tomorrow, not today.
Tomorrow.
And I thought, why don't we have a chat about horror games?
Nice. Okay.
And I thought I would...
Have you played any?
Dead Space.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
So, as I learned doing my little bit of research for this, the term horror game covers a lot more than I thought it did.
Horror is such a huge genre.
So I was thinking, like, scary sort of thing. But they were like, oh yeah, but the Castlevania series are including this. And I'm like, oh, I'd never really thought there was...
I mean, you could get horror in any aspect. You could get, like, body horror, gore horror, psychological horror.
But yeah, I would encompass all them, but there were certain games still in there that I would have been a bit like... Like, in one of the things I read, Skyrim was classed in there. And I was like
what?
I would not have put Skyrim in there.
Not at
personally.
all. Yeah.
So there were some games that were included, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like you're right. It's quite a broad area, but it's broader than I thought it was. Again.
Okay.
Anyway, so I, in preparation, went on to Ranker.com. I don't really know how.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a website I found.
Okay.
The best horror games ever made.
Oh.
Ranked.
Ranked?
Yeah.
Ranked by who?
Title.
By who is it ranked?
I presume by people, because...
No shit.
Well, yes, but
who else is going to
there are
rank
buttons to choose whether it gets voted up or down.
Okay. Just on this specific site,
yeah,
then?
it's just...
Okay.
So this isn't an official list. This is just fans, I guess, putting their input in. Which
Okay, got
I
you.
think
Is this a guess the top 5 or whatever?
Well, we'll do the top 10.
Right.
I think the top 10 will be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of fun points that
You're just like, what the hell is this doing on the list?
it's more of, I can't believe the list more than anything.
Oh, okay.
Are
they like ranked terribly?
I wouldn't say ranked terribly.
Yeah.
Let's just dive in and just see what I mean.
Okay, I'm ready. All ears.
Number 1. The top ranked on this list. Now, I've never played this game, but I know of it.
So this is the top ranked of just horror.
So, like I said, the title is the best horror games ever made.
So the top ranked.
Ranked.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna guess top horror game. I don't play a lot of horror games, so I'm gonna guess that it's part of a franchise.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Sure, I guess. That's
Well,
not an answer I was expecting.
Yeah, it is part of a franchise.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I know you've spoken about it before.
Oh, really?
Yes. I can't remember how long ago it was. It might have been a while ago, but we have discussed it.
Okay.
And it's number 1.
See, horror, I would expect Silent Hill.
Okay. Is that your guess?
It would either be Silent Hill or Resident Evil would be my top guesses. Or Dead Space would be up there.
Okay. That's 3. Which
That's
one are you going for?
Three guesses. Are they all wrong?
Well, you pick one and I'll tell you which one.
Okay, so I'll go Silent Hill.
Silent Hill 2
Yeah, okay.
is the highest ranked.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this is where I start to see a bit of a theme popping up on this already.
Right. Is it all Silent Hills?
Number 2. What do you think number 2 is?
Silent Hill 1.
No.
Silent Hill 3.
No.
4.
No.
God knows. Resident Evil then, I guess.
It is a Resident Evil. Which one?
The best rated horror Resident Evil. See, I think the best rated Resident Evil I would say would be 4. But I wouldn't necessarily say that's the most horror.
Is that your guess?
I would say Resi 2.
Be specific. This is where I started to trip up on this list and I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Specific about Resident Evil? Like the remaster or the original?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're different in their own way.
Because they're different, completely different style of play.
Yeah, out of what I'm going to base this website on, Silent Hill 2 was number 1. There's been a remaster.
Well, that was the original according to this.
Oh, really?
That
okay.
was the one released in 2001.
Okay, so I'm going to go original Resident Evil 2 then.
No, it was the remake.
Oh.
The remake is number 2. Which...
It's very good.
It came out in 2019.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot more recent after that.
No, they released 3 and 4.
And 4 since. Yeah. But I thought they were just done in quick succession.
And they did 7 since.
And 8 technically as well.
Oh yeah, sorry, 8 is what I meant.
Yeah. Or Village, as you will put it. So Resident Evil 2 Remake is number 2.
Okay.
Number 3.
Is it either of those series?
No.
No. I'm going to say Dead Space.
Yeah, it's Dead Space.
Yeah.
Which I have played, really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It brought in the dismemberment system, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure other games have already done, but it was you could dismember certain body parts, which was quite interesting.
I think Dead Space was the first one to do it.
No, you could decapitate people in British Persia.
Yeah.
That was dismemberment, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not like a game mechanic. It was just something you would do.
I guess. Yeah.
Whereas in Dead Space, it's like literally a mechanic. You have to take off their legs and arms.
And you could use them as weapons as well.
Could you?
Well, okay, you couldn't pick them up as such, but you had like a telekinesis module.
Oh,
so like they'd have pincers or claws, and you could shoot them off at the enemies.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I can't remember if you could stick them to the wall.
You could, yeah.
So yeah,
Or at least you could, like, there was a sort of, there was an arrow or something, or like a spear that I stuck someone to the wall with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like Dead Space.
Yeah.
It is one of my... It's been one of my top games, I'd say.
Yeah.
The original. The remake, I'm not so fast on, weirdly.
Have you even played it?
I finished it.
Oh, did you? You played the original and the remake?
Yeah.
Damn.
They added too much character in the remake for me.
Too much character?
So have you played the original?
Yeah.
Have you played the remake?
Yeah. But
So,
I've not played either of them very long.
Okay. In the original, Isaac, the main character, doesn't talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard some complaints about that.
So they added this all in. They and I get they were like, oh, we're trying to make him seem
a bit more realistic.
Give him more identity, I guess.
More character.
More character, as I put it, which I think that's generally what they were thinking. But I didn't like it for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this man speaking? Shut the fuck up.
You'd always be like in the game. You were pretty much on your own the entire time, like going down these hallways and places.
Whereas now that he's talking,
he's
feels
talking
like
to himself, and you're like,
I guess as you're playing, in terms of the horror aspect, that would make you feel like you had a companion going through, rather than you being you.
But the one thing,
you being Isaac, you know.
So the one thing they did do, spoiler alert, was the ending, don't you?
No.
Oh, do you want me to talk about it, or shall I leave it for you?
Leave it.
Oh wow! You'll never go back to it. I don't know why.
I probably won't. Maybe I will one day.
Yeah, I'll be dead by then.
We were speaking before the podcast started. The games industry is dying. So when it dies, I'm gonna have a lot of backlog to go through.
But funnily enough, they've taken on the pre-orders for Monster Hunter Wilds, so we got that.
Oh, they did that a little while back.
I know, but I've seen them now, and I'm excited, even more excited.
Yeah. Are we going to do the thing where you're going to come to mine and we're going to like book it off work and then
a whole week,
a whole weekend,
a whole week,
a whole week?
Yeah.
I planned the weekend. I don't know if you could stay the entire week.
I'm down. It's like I said, it's one of my favourite games, so I will be putting some out. I think we had a look. We found out the PlayStation has now told you how many hours. Well, I think it did already, but it's made it easier to find.
Is it?
Yeah, like the list of what games you put the most hours into.
Tekken's up there now for you, isn't it?
Tekken is 3 or 4, I think it was. But number 1 was Monster Hunter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And what I loved about that was that's when I first played it.
Yeah.
And then bought it on Xbox. I probably put about another couple of hundred hours into it.
So you can't even get like true value of game because you keep changing.
Yeah. So it's definitely a lot more. Anyway, number 4.
I've just looked at how many hours I put in Tekken there.
Why did you do that?
I know. It's coming up on Rocket League. It's going to be my top played game. It's at 345 hours.
We'll have to switch back to Rocket League.
Start a Rocket League podcast.
I do, like, Rocket League is one of those games, I do enjoy it, but I get sick of it quite quickly.
Yeah.
Like, it's good for a couple of matches and I'm like, I'm just losing my patience now.
Yeah. That's the interesting thing about Tekken is like the depth of it. But yeah, go on.
Well, you got to guess.
Number 4. Yeah. Is it not in any of the series?
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Or is it another Resident Evil?
No.
Another Silent Hill?
Yeah.
See, I don't know Silent Hills that well, so...
Well...
Is it The Room?
No.
No.
So I thought there's only Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2.
No, there's loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 3, and I'm like, looking at it, I'm like...
No, there's loads of them.
I thought they only made 2.
They're huge games. Like, people who play them absolutely adore them. So I've never really gotten into them.
Power through this list now because I think
go on.
It gets a bit questionable. So number 5 is Silent Hill.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6 is Resident Evil 1.
Okay. These are making sense to me so far.
Number 7 is Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
And this is where I'm a bit like, I can't believe I just read that. Number 8 is Resident Evil 2 Original.
Jesus.
So
this is just Silent Hill and Resident Evil is the top 10.
Resident Evil 3 is number 9. And The Room, Silent Hill 4, is number 10.
This is just fucking fanboys of...
Then, number 11 is when you get a different game.
Wow.
Fatal Frame.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of people really like that as well.
And then straight away it goes back to Resident Evil.
Wow.
So
you gotta think, like, yeah, thinking about it, these are by far the biggest horror-related games, right? Silent Hill and Resident Evil. They've always been huge, and they've been there since early 90s, so...
Well, so I had a look at a couple other lists, and a game I frequently saw on there, which is often on sale, I see now, was Alien Isolation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
People must enjoy that.
Oh, they love it.
Alan Wake was another one that I've seen appear every now and then.
Yeah, I mean...
It's psychological.
It was good. I don't know. It was lacking in horror for me, I think.
Anyway, Control was another one. I really enjoyed Control. The thing is, Control is supernatural.
Yeah.
Would supernatural then come into horror, or would that be separate?
Again, this is where horror is just a huge genre, right? You could bring it into like any aspect at all. Anything that's slightly spooky and it's got a horror tag. But Control, I wouldn't say it was actively horror. It has horror aspects, but I wouldn't put it down as a defining genre for that game.
So yeah, there are a couple of the ones Dead Space I've just seen again. What's it called? The guy with the motorbike. Days Gone.
Oh yeah.
That
really? That's more action focused, surely.
So there are a few random ones, and this is where that crossover happens. When does horror become action adventure?
Yeah.
Or just action, I guess.
Yeah. Like you could include like Gears of War in horror, and that's the most like action focused game ever, right?
I guess you could, yeah. So yeah, there are some on here that I don't think really had much of a shine on that list I just read, but I could believe the Resident Evil 2 remake was on there, and then like so many spaces down, Resident Evil 2 was also on there, and I'm like, oh okay,
yeah,
right, okay.
It's a bit seems like a bit fanboy-y, right?
See, there's another list. The Last of Us Part 2. Is that horror?
I mean, technically, it depends what you want from horror.
So, yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Because
thriller is another one that comes into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted to have a quick chat. It's Halloween. Talk about some creepy games.
Yeah. What's your favourite horror game then? Dead Space? What's your top 3?
Well, I think we mentioned before Dead Space 2. We mentioned that in the last episode or the episode before. That was one of my favourite games.
Dead Space 2?
Yeah.
Specifically 2 over the first.
So, yes. So 1 was really good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the idea with 2 was that they had... So you survive the event of 1. You wake up in like this hospital room.
Yeah.
And the monsters are attacking again. And it's like, no, there's a game in between them. I'm not sure what it's called now. But anyway, you then take over as the main character again. And you're going through everything. And you start to have like psychological episodes.
Right.
Where like you can see like beds, for example, where people were dead. And then it would flash. People were just screaming, shaking in the beds.
Yeah.
Then it'd flash back and it would just be dead again, like silent. They really incorporated that well, I thought.
Really? Because I find that stuff so cheesy.
Well, there's a catch to it, part of the story.
Yeah.
So it's like it's showing his trauma, but like, do you know the story? You don't know the story of Dead Space, do you? Because you never finished it. So I don't know how much I can say without giving everything away. But
I bet they almost copied Doom.
I haven't played Doom, so
you've not played Doom. So
what's the story of Doom? Tell me.
So Doom is, I believe, they find an artifact on Mars. And then all the horror aspects come from this artifact.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a similar thing. Yeah,
but it's that came out in like what 80s.
It's how the artifact is made.
Is it
number 2, which is more of the key issue? Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I think they incorporated them both really well. The psychological like horror bits and the like being chased down bits as well.
Okay. So yeah, Dead Space 2 is number 1 then.
Yeah. But why? Have you got a list going? Have you?
No. I was wondering what your top 3 is.
Top 3. I'm trying to think of horror games I played now.
This is what I got. I've just got a bunch of horror games, and I'm just like wondering what my top 3 are.
Go on then. You tell me yours, and I'll tell you if I play.
Oh yeah, I don't know. There's a couple on here. I think Resident Evil's got to be up there for me. Resident Evil 4 was my like favorite horror game as a kid. Or as a teen, I should say.
That is the most famous one, I think, isn't it?
It's pretty huge. Really, really good game. Other than that, the Outlast game, the first one, Outlast, was awesome. The second one was really crap, and then they tried to make another third one, and it was even worse.
I played Dead Island.
Dead Island, yeah, I wasn't fussed on Dead Island.
Yeah, neither was I, weirdly.
Yeah,
but they did do a second one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, they went.
I think they were more trying to just go for the open world zombie type, just fun.
Well, were they
aspect.
one of the first ones to do it?
Well, that and what was the like parkour one that came out? I can't remember what it's called.
I know they had Dead Rising as well.
No, it wasn't Dead Rising. I can't remember what it's called. It's gone for me. You were doing like loads of parkour and stuff, and you could jump about, and you could like jump on top of the zombies' heads and jump between them and things like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the zombies come out at night. They made a second one.
The zombies come out at night, not during the day.
No, they're out during the day, but they get more powerful at night. They get like red eyes or blue eyes or something, and they chase you down. And you got like parkour across all the city to like get to safety and stuff. It was good, but those two I think came out really closely together.
No, I've not played a game like that.
Yeah, it was alright. Let's see. So Outlast I think would be up there. What else have we got here? The PT demo. Did you ever play that?
No, but I have.
That was
heard of that.
Incredible. Like I fucking wish they made that game, because holy shit, that the demo of that was I've seen
that referenced in a few things as well.
By far, like one of the best horror experiences I've had in a game, and it was just a demo. It was honestly incredible. Let's see what else is on this list. The Amnesia games. Did you play any of those?
No, but now that you've said it, I've played Alone in the Dark. Do you ever play those?
Yeah. Oh, dude, like I played Alone in the Dark on PS1 back in the day, and I was terrified of it. Yeah. I didn't get very far because I was too scared.
I didn't get very far either, weirdly.
It's a damn scary game, and they remade that for they rebooted it for the 360.
They did it for the PS3, and it wasn't quite the same.
It was nowhere near what the same game was.
Have since remade the first one, I think.
Oh, have they?
I think they have. Yeah. I will have a look.
That was pretty good. But yeah, I was too scared of it back in the day. There's a cool game called Darkwood, which was like a top-down thing, and that was quite scary.
Limbo was one that comes to my mind.
Limbo's fun. I played and completed that in one day. Was it one night, should I say?
Alone in the Dark for PS5.
Oh, I didn't realise they made that.
I'm not sure.
Is it gone back to like what the original one was like, or they remade the 360
It's a reimagining of the original 1992 one. Oh,
wow. That might actually be quite good.
Which didn't come out on PlayStation.
No?
No.
What? But I played it on PlayStation. Or did I play the second one then?
Calm down, young one.
Oh, you can't say it. Because I had it on PlayStation. There must have been a release on PlayStation.
Alone in the Dark and New Nightmare came out on PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2?
And PlayStation. I just seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alone in the Dark 3?
PC.
PC
New Nightmare. The New Nightmare was the one I played.
Yeah, so there are a few PC games. And yeah, it's the remake of the first one, or reimagining of the first one.
Oh, damn. So Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare, also known as Alone in the Dark 4. I didn't realise. But that was a damn scary game, man.
Would Dark Souls be classed as horror?
See, again, like it depends what you consider. Because I saw on this list was Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, I think, is more horror than Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a new horror game that's come out on PC called Mouthwashing. I've heard a lot of stuff about it.
Mouthwashing?
Yeah, it looks like bizarre horror. Looks a bit crazy.
Looking at the list now. I'm just going to type in horror games, see what comes
up. This entire episode has literally just become us just searching lists.
Horror games.
Yeah.
Well, it's Halloween, isn't it? Why wouldn't we talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I definitely find horror games a hell of a lot more scary than horror movies because you're controlling, and you're in that world, and if you survive or die, it's down to you and your controls. It's a bit more spooky. So that's what Amnesia was really good at. You couldn't attack, so it was literally like if something was chasing you, you just had to run and hide. That's the same with what the Alien game did.
That's right, yeah. Until Dawn was another one that I see a lot of.
Yeah.
Bloodborne's just come up on the list weirdly. Yeah, Resident Evil 4.
They've remade that.
What's that now?
The game you just said, what was it?
Bloodborne?
No. Until Dawn.
Oh, Until Dawn, yeah, that's right, yeah.
They remade it, and the remake looks worse than the original. Pretty shocking.
Which, from my experience, is not a surprising thing these days.
Yeah, that's fair.
Resident Evil 7 was number 1 on this list.
Resident Evil 7 is a pretty good horror one.
Well, that's the return, isn't it? To the, you're a victim, not a hero.
After the failure of what 6 was.
Never played 6.
It was shocking.
I need to get
It was
into
the
them.
director attempting to take Resident Evil down the Call of Duty route. It was online, and you had
sorry, carry on.
You had characters you would choose that would have special abilities and stuff like that, and yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's funny you should say Call of Duty though, because that was included in one list.
Call of Duty, what, the zombie stuff?
No, it was Black Ops, one of the Black Ops games.
Yeah, probably the zombie thing.
I was just a bit like, really?
Yeah, I would see the zombie thing as being horror, but yeah, I don't know. Call of Duty is a bit fucking memey.
I don't like Call of Duty.
No.
I'm not the biggest fan of shooters though.
I'm not the biggest fan of shooters.
But
usually if I really enjoy a shooter, it's usually like military, quite realistic.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that aspect of it.
I like Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halo's good.
But I sort of think Halo isn't like based on the military. Well, it is like a military idea, but it's not.
It is a shooter.
Yeah, but it's not like based on Call of Duty's based on armies. Like
it's absolutely not anymore.
Well, it is.
No, it's not. It's
but
so
they're not fighting aliens, are they?
They're not. No, but they're jumping about with like jetpacks and stuff now. So it's like fucking wild.
Well, okay, a game they did do, which I did enjoy, was Titanfall. That was
good.
People who left Call of Duty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe when they left, they obviously did that. Call of Duty then stole some ideas.
Yeah, they did massively.
It worked for them, it'll work for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway,
so I did enjoy Titanfall.
Well, that was the good Googling section of the podcast.
Yes. Well, like I said, the top 10 horror games consist of either Silent Hill or Resident Evil.
Yeah, this is again where I think indie comes in to save the day, because there's so many indie horror projects which are like absolutely terrifying, but they just don't get the light of day because the amount that gets released.
Well, one that I hadn't seen at all, which I think could be classed as horror, is the Death Stranding game.
Death Stranding, yeah. Definitely horror aspects. Again, I wouldn't put it up there as a horror game, though.
No, but this is where Supernatural comes in again.
Yeah.
Is it classed as horror? Which I didn't see at all on any of the lists I looked at.
I mean, there should be like, I don't know, just separating horror from certain things. Where you get horror where it's actually like supposed to scare you.
Yeah.
And then you get horror which is like you're experiencing horror in the world, but it's not exactly like a game designed to scare you.
Post-apocalyptic stuff isn't horror to me.
Yeah, but
That's
it could come under it. Yeah,
it'll come under
it. It could be horror to people, like people terrified of the World War or something, and they're like, the end of the world, oh my god, it's scary.
Account, there are people in the world who are scared of bandicoots, which means Crash Bandicoot is horror, but it's not.
Anyway, should we watch last week's fight?
Well, yes, I think we should.
We definitely should. Who did we fight as?
So, I went with the classic martial law.
Martial law, yeah, that was your last week's...
It was. And I only got him to Gary you. I only got him to the first red round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I can take him further. I can take him to places that he's never been.
And then I played Zafina, right?
You did.
I think I got angry at this fight. I was so annoyed after the end of this fight, I think.
No, I think because in the last few fights.
Oh god. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready now?
I'm gonna watch this and try to learn where I went wrong.
Right.
Here we go.
Just get it set up. 3, 2, 1, let's play.
Law.
Yeah, so what was he dressed? Oh yeah, Old Man Law.
You made Law look like Lee.
I did, yeah. Oh, it's Holiday Law or Old Man Law.
Wow. Literally like
It's a man who means business.
Dad Lee.
Dad Lee.
Here we go. Where we fighting? Honestly, I forget about everything about these fights.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, I just want to block it out of my memory.
I dominated the urban square. I looked at my stats the other day.
Oh, really?
It's the highest win rate area I've got arena.
Yeah. Do you use the walls a lot then in this, I guess?
I don't know. It's just the highest one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Classic kick. Low start things off.
Low. Double power. Starting with the low. Oh, got you in there. Boom, baby. Let's go.
How high did you get Zafina at the end?
Zafina, I got to Mighty Ruler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the punch.
Yeah, Alisa's battle ruler right now.
Just to throw that out there again. To remember.
Yeah. Just kind of annoyed that it's Alisa that's my highest rated character right now. I need to go back to some of the characters that I know. Like I would like to take Zafina higher.
She's your favourite then? Would you be fair to say she's now your favourite character?
Yeah, I'd say Zafina's my favourite.
So Yoshimitsu has lost his spot.
I haven't played Yoshi in ages.
Yeah, you see, I haven't played King in ages either.
No?
And they're the ones we started off with.
Yeah.
And all that's obviously...
You got the first round on me.
Look at him. He
why
just
did I go for
dominates.
that?
This guy is insane.
Why did I go for that when you're doing the third hit? Ooh, block that though. Caught you, baby.
You've fought a lot of laws before, haven't you?
Yeah. Definitely catch that low quite a lot. Grabbed you for the power crush. Ooh, another power crush comes straight back up.
Oh yeah, he's in his outfit, but he's still got his nunchucks on the back.
It literally looks like I'm fighting Lee. Caught that again. Oh, I didn't punish it there.
It's all about the mind games, isn't it?
Didn't punish. Oh, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with that move, man.
Has it cost me though? Oh, I think it has. Yeah.
Let's see when you next pull it out. I'll catch it again.
Oh my god, can you not say it like that?
Ooh, power crush. Caught again. There we go.
God.
Boom, baby. I wish I capitalized on the combos a lot more. Oosh. That was painful. It's just constant power crushes trying to get me.
Oh,
just power crushes and grabs.
I remember what you said when I did that. You went, "That's a combo starter."
Yeah, I didn't realize the grab goes straight into a combo. Wild.
Oh, fucking hell! I managed to squeeze a grab in there.
Yeah, that's because you're power crushing me non-stop. Oosh. Oh, I got you in that low combo, baby.
That move so much.
Got the timed move off.
Oh, that's cost you.
Should have expected that. Really,
look at him go. Look at him go.
I really need to pay attention to when rage is available.
I didn't recover any health from that.
Ooh. Got you.
Got me. This has weirdly been one of our longer fights, it feels like.
Yeah, my Zafina of the week before was horrendous. I actually put some better work in on this one. Not just random firing off stuff.
Oh, look, you go.
Oosh.
Again, people fall for that combo all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the third hit that you catch?
It's the third hit.
Yeah.
And
the second one looks like you're finishing the string, that's why. Caught me on that one.
Ooh, it's close.
Didn't capitalize. Got you with the third. I was expecting you to go in straight away then. Should have really expected the power crush more.
The low kick.
Damn. Flying out the power crush constantly, and then I'm still getting caught by it.
Well,
Again.
if it works, it works.
Oh, I didn't catch that low either. Caught that one.
Caught that one. But didn't capitalise on it.
Didn't get it. Another
Look,
power
it's
crush.
It's costing you.
Grab. Power crush. you know 2 moves of law.
I know 2 moves and I beat you with 2 moves. Just remember that.
Oh. I should have gone for more grabs to get you out of them. Ah!
Oh, that's cost you.
You
you
back
got me
now.
in the combo.
Here we go. Needed to do more damage there. Oh, I caught you with a rage.
Oh,
I forgot I pulled
painful.
this one out. I never use rage. I
know.
really should.
That's how desperate you were in this fight, it feels like.
I really badly need to use rage.
Oh, look at the hell. You brought me right back.
Huge. Oh my god. That's why I was raging so much. So I did that backhand thing. If I timed that hit, you would be dead.
Doesn't matter though, does it?
I mistimed it and I lost.
The damage is done. Do you know what the score is at the moment?
6-2.
Yeah. Do you know what that means? I win this next fight. It's all over. It's all over. Season 1 come to an end already.
6-2 is shocking.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's not befitting.
Looking at that as well, how you beat me with just fucking power crushes like non-stop. No wonder I was angry, dude. Oh, power crush, power crush, power crush, power crush.
You say that, but then like I try doing the lows and you're blocking them. So I'm like, well, I have to change my game up.
It's true.
Power crush, power crush.
So you
power
put
crush.
all your stats into that low, but I was blocking it every time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to talk. Who are you playing this week?
Well, let's just confirm you're going as Alisa, aren't you?
I am going as Alisa, yeah.
And that means there's only one person for this job.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm going to go as?
Not a clue.
I think you do know. I think it's in your gut and you're terrified already. King, baby.
Oh, easy. In the bag, bro.
Easy.
Easy.
I know. As soon as she said, I'm going to go Alisa, I'm like, oh, King has got you by the balls already.
No way. I'm going to dominate.
Oh, no. And you know why, don't you?
Why?
The leg drop. The leg drop is coming. You pull those chainsaws out, doesn't matter. You can't cut through that leg. The wrestler's muscles are made of steel, baby.
Right, okay. I cut forward to 2 minutes where you'll be crying because I've just straight dominated your king.
You do realise if I win right,
Yeah.
and I know this was a thing we agreed at the very first
We got to go
episode.
to season 2.
Well, yes, there's that. But you have to call me my liege or your liege.
No, it was king. It was king.
Okay.
I'm not going as
King.
far as my liege.
I'll
So we never used it anyway. We forgot about it every episode.
I thought we
And
agreed
then-
to make it for the end now, though.
Yeah, okay.
Or that'll change next week. Like, I don't remember agreeing to that at all.
I don't remember anything.
No, not at all. Why are you recording me again?
Okay, King versus Alisa.
Yeah.
I think I've got this one. I don't think you're prepared mentally to prepare for my Alisa. My Alisa is insane at the minute.
I think you're forgetting who King is.
No.
And I think you're forgetting what King can do.
You're going to spam those power crushes on me.
Oh, 100%. And you're telling me you're not going to whip those chainsaws out.
Oh, I definitely will.
Exactly.
And you're going to hate them.
One and not for
You're
me,
going to hate all of the chainsaw moves.
Oh, well, trust me, you're going to hate King more. I say I've learned new things, but I don't need to. I know exactly what I need to do to win the season.
Okay.
This is a game point.
This is a big fight. Again, I'm going to sit on that sofa and I'm going to absolutely forget everything that I've ever learned from Tekken. And then,
I know. You blamed it on the TV the other day. Like, I don't know.
I still kind of blame it on the TV.
I don't
right? Okay.
on
No.
TV.
Right. You get muscle memory from playing the games, right? You also get situational awareness, right? And when I'm sat there at my desk in my comfortable main position of playing Tekken, and then I come over here and sit on the sofa, it's very different.
Is it?
It's very different.
I'm not saying it is different. It's not different, but is it that different?
It's so different.
That you're going to blame the whole loss of the season on it?
I guess I can't blame the entire loss of the season, but it definitely. Think of it this way then: you're in your comfort zone playing how you usually play, and I play completely differently every week over here.
Well, why didn't I propose a change then?
What's that?
we'll do the fights in your comfort spot the next season.
I mean, to be fair, we could do them online. We could do them online because then you can use your custom character and I can use my custom stuff as well.
Yeah, we could.
That might actually be a better move.
This is like professional talk now. Should we do this off the podcast?
Yeah, okay, we might talk after the podcast then. Okay, let's get into this fight. Alisa, King, rock, paper, scissors, who's left
Can
or
we
right?
just say it's actually King versus Alisa?
Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I'll go to the left again, I know I am.
Rock, paper, scissors, go! Whoa! Rock, paper, scissors, go! Yes! Yes! I'm getting left for once. For once! I had it maybe twice.
Do you know what difference it's going to make?
Huge differences.
You know I can play on both sides as King, right?
Yeah, I can play both sides with Alisa as well. I don't really struggle with Alisa on the right anyway. It's just nice to have the left for once.
You just wanted to shout that out there. Let the whole world know you're on the left.
This is my battle ruler Alisa coming in.
Oh, do you know what? I would be scared, but I've seen Alisa and I know how cheesy she is. So.
Oh, you're gonna be...
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing. Let's get to it.
Until next time.
Until next time. Bye.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.